What's up, everybody? It's your boy the Rattlesnake here. Welcome to another edition of the show. I'm going to get right to the Rattlesnake Rewind. Let's check out last week's games. Big battle, Outlaws and Rhinos. Rhinos came out swinging. Really kicked some ass here. They came out. Matt Ryan was unbelievable. Him and Fitzgerald all year long. They're unstoppable. The Outlaws have some catching up to do now that the Rhinos put them behind the 8 ball a little bit here. Sharks and Purple People Eaters. The Purple People Eaters were just too much for the Sharks. The reigning champ is really making a run to defend his title here. The Bad News Sharks have only won one game. And thanks to a full lineup of everyone did great with the exception of the quarterback for the Purple People Eaters. Everyone just really produced, especially Maurice Jones-Drew really coming through there. Wolfpack and Scorpions, the Atkinson Bowl came down to a last-second field goal. I mean, it was a heartbreaker. The Wolfpack had them. They were hanging with the Scorps all day, but they just the Scorps were too much for the Wolfpack to match up with. Just too powerful, and the Wolfpack faltered, and they still only have one win as well. War Dogs and the Ballbusters, another heartbreaking win for this one time for the War Dogs. And after all that smack talking about Jason Campbell being the next big thing in the Ballbuster camp, Andrew ended up benching him because he was just sick of the performance that he was having there. So he had to go ahead and cut his losses, bench the guy, and War Dogs came away with the big victory here. There's a lot of ego in that one. Hitmen and Gangstars. This one was another two teams putting over 100 points, both, but the Gangstars was too much. They had them early on. They were croaking them. Kudos to the Hitmen for keep trying. So usually at some point you get in the game where the game feels like it's lost and you just give up. But the Hitmen never gave up. They kept trying. They made a run for it. And the effort they put on the field would have beat 90% of the teams in this league. That's how good of an effort it was. Stallions and the Maniacs. Another huge win for the Stallions. I mean, 122 points, ridiculous. They came out. Mike played a great game, but the Stallions just lit it up. Matt Schaub to Wes Welker, another little connection that worked out last week. It was great. So that's what you have for the Rattlesnake Rewind. You have an interesting set of situations in the SFL. You have the East. 2 and 4 teams are leading the East. The Central Division is still the most competitive, and then you have the Scorps leading the way in the West. So it's very exciting. We're getting to the halfway point here, and let's take a look at the game of the week. It's the Stallions versus the Gangstars. Here's the keys to victory. The Gangstars will be relying on the arm of Aaron Rodgers. Matt Schaub will look to Wes Welker all day long. Well, there you have it, folks. The Union Rep versus the SFL's newest enforcer. I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be an excellent matchup. You're looking at the 2 highest scoring teams from last week. It's going to be a shootout again. Aaron Rodgers and Matt Schaub are just going to light it up. They have a ton of weapons. You got the Gangstars running the West Coast offense. The Stallions are going to try to pound it down their throat in addition to running with Matt Schaub. With the Smash Mouth offense, they're going to try to keep that defense honest so they can then light it up and toss it to their receivers, preferably probably Wes Welker. And Aaron Rodgers is just going to have a balanced attack with the Gangstars. I mean, they got it set up where they can hit these running backs out of the flat. It's just going to be a great game. I can't wait to see who's going to win this one. We'll see if Gangstars can keep his hold on first place in the league, or highest points anyway. And we'll see if the Stallions can just kind of put him in his place. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what happens. It's your boy, the Rattlesnake. Peace.